This video and every other video I make across my 3 channels is brought to you by Patreon. Check the link in the description to see what kind of rewards you can get for supporting. No matter who you are, now our future is gone. Monsters we created are all around. We have to survive now, sunshine is gone. What's left of the world live under the ground. But through the cold and fear, we see the dawn. We'll fight like the devil. Hello, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. We are here on Monday Night Raw on the road to Super Showdown. Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville starting us out tonight. An unlikely new duo here in the women's tag team scene, it would seem, are Shayna and Sonya. Shayna and Sonya make their way to the ring. This matchup will determine who next week will be challenging for the women's tag team titles against Judgment Day of Cora Jade and Rhea Ripley. As here come the Force of Greatness, Nia Jax, and the Speed Women's Champion, Nikita Lyons, making their way to the ring. So, Nia and Nikita make their way to the ring. We're going to be finding out who Nikita's first challenger is going to be for Super Showdown this weekend in the second round of the Speed tournament. If you already saw Speed yesterday, then you know who has moved on to the semifinals to face off this upcoming weekend. Here we go. Nikita and Sonya starting it out. Nikita grabs a hold of her, grabs her, and suplex, taking her down. Now Nikita Lyons goes for a hook. Sonya rolls through now, and Sonya turns her attention to Nia Jax. Drop kicks Nia. And a DDT from Nikita Lyons to Sonya Deville. And now Nikita Lyons grabs a hold of her. Sonya Deville countering now, and Sonya grabs her. Sonya Deville now with Nikita Lyons off the ropes, pops her up, spine buster, taking her down. Sonya Deville now getting her back up to her feet here. Kicking away at Nikita Lyons now, and Sonya Deville kicking in the midsection. Firing away at the Speed Women's Champ, knocks her off her feet here. Grabbing a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet now, and Sonya Deville with Nikita Lyons. Throws her across the ring, into the corner. Tag made, Shayna Baszler in. And now Shayna and Sonya off the ropes, double back body drop. Taking her down. And now Shayna Baszler gets caught. Nikita Lyons pulls her in. Big elbow strike, knocks her down. Big kick there. And kick into the back. That's her down now. As now Nikita pulls her in and slams her down by the back of the head. Kick to the head there from Shayna Baszler, though. Shayna with a big spear. Down goes Nia again. Shayna tags Sonya back in. And Shayna and Sonya playing great game of isolation here on Nikita Lyons. Keeping Nikita Lyons at bay here, keeping her from getting that tag to Nia. Sonya Deville, spine buster again, hooks the leg on Nikita, into a cover now, for the one. No, Nikita Lyons getting the shoulders up. And oh no. Here we go. Nia's in. Nia blasting Sonya Deville. Taking her down there now. Now Nia grabs onto Sonya, pulling her in. Lifting her up now. Nia Jax. We have Sonya Deville up. Sonya Deville counters though. Deville rolls through. Cover. 1, 2. No. Cover. 1. No. It's now Nia throwing Sonya into the corner now. And double back body drop. And now Nikita Lyons has got Sonya Deville down. Nikita knee into the head of Deville. Sonya Deville's down now. Nikita getting her back up to her feet. Goes for that roundhouse kick. Sonya Deville countering. And Sonya Deville into triangle choke. Deville with that triangle choke in. Nia Jax making the save. And that bought Nikita Lyons time to fight back into it. Knocking back Sonya. Grabs onto her now. Into suplex. Takes her down. And now Nikita Lyons rolls her over. Kicking to the back of Sonya Deville. Tag made. Nia Jax back in. And now Nia coming back in here. Grabs a hold of her. Nia Jax. Takes her down with a powerbomb. Into a cover now. Shayna with the save. And Nia takes a swipe at Shayna. Hits her with a right hook. And now Sonya getting picked back up to her feet now. Nia Jax grabs onto her. Throws Sonya off the ropes. Pops her up. Samoan drop to Deville. Shayna Baszler's in. Now Shayna enters the mix. Here we go. Nia's got a hold of her though. Nia throws Shayna. Shayna counters. Kicking the ribs now. And Shayna Baszler hits the ropes now. And Shayna. Big forearm takes down Nia Jax. Shayna Baszler now. Nia back to her feet. Another forearm from Baszler. And now Shayna with one more for good measure. Trying to take Nia off her feet with these repeated forearm strikes. Takes out the Speed Champion. Nikita's down. Shayna answering back now. And now Shayna Baszler's got Nia Jax up and down. Into a cover now on Nia Jax. Shayna Baszler for the 1, 2. No. Nikita with the save. Tag made. Sonya Deville in. And now Sonya has Nia. Telling her to get back up here. And Sonya Deville with Nia Jax. Pulls her in and drives her into the mat. Into a cover now. Sonya Deville. 1, 2. No! Tag made back to Shayna. Now Shayna Baszler. Shayna into Carafuna clutch. In on Nia. And Shayna Baszler, the Carafuna clutch is in. It's over. Shayna and Sonya pick up the victory. They are going to go on next week. Shayna and Sonya with the win. They will challenge Judgment Day next week for the gold.
I will admit, I was a little caught off guard last week. Maybe I wasn't expecting Rhea to be confirmed as my challenger so soon. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I knew this showdown would have to happen one day. But I didn't think it was going to be 24 hours after she won the tag team titles. But it's fine, because Rhea now, I have time to talk about it. Now I'm not getting jumped by some alt-doth girl. Now I can say that you're not the old Rhea Ripley anymore. You are just old, Rhea Ripley. Because when I got here, you were feared. You were champion for 477 days. And yeah, that was impressive 3 years ago when it happened. But you've barely sniffed the world title since. And every time you've tried, you've come up short to someone younger and better like me. You look at my track record and everyone you couldn't beat, I have. So I'm not scared of you, Rhea. Even if they want you to think I am.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg to the ring. Goldberg is back. We saw him emerge last week in full ring gear at that. Ready for a showdown with Bronson Reed. Where he said, Bronson Reed, you're next. And Bronson Reed, you're last. Goldberg is here tonight to talk about that matchup next weekend. That is right, only a 3-week build to Super Showdown. Kind of crazy after like 7 to SummerSlam, isn't it? But Bronson Reed and Goldberg, it is official for Super Showdown. So let's hear what Bill's got to say about it tonight. Goldberg, a legend of the game, makes his way down to the ring. One of the biggest names from WCW. Just don't ask Bret Hart. So, Goldberg is here. Let's hear from the legend. Let's hear what he's got to say. Last week, I got a very warm reception when I came out here to confront Bronson Reed, and I want to thank everyone for that. I wasn't sure how people were going to react hearing my music one last time. Hearing me come to this ring one more time and challenging a young guy to a match. I came back to the WWE 8 years ago. They helped me come back. We worked things out after a bit of a rough exit back at WrestleMania 20. And it was a wild ride from there, and I've been in and out over the last 8 years. And I knew that I don't have much left in the tank. I've only got a couple spears left in me. I've only got a couple jackhammers left in me. And I want a final match that I can be proud of. A final match that my kids can look back on and say, damn, Dad had one hell of a final match. A match that in however many years, if I'm ever a grandfather, my grandkids can look back on and say, Grandpa was a badass. And that is nothing against the late, great Bray Wyatt. But deep down, I don't want my final match to be one where I lost in 2 minutes with no offense on an episode of SmackDown. So Bronson Reed, I said that you were next, and you were last. If the same thing happens that happens against Bray, so be it. But I just need to prove to myself and my family that I got a little more fight left in the tank. You know, I feel like there's 1,000 things I could say here, and not a single one of them are nice. So I think I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut on this one. But, Carlito is here for some reason. Goldberg, I don't think we've ever actually properly met. But I'm Caribbean Cool, Carlito. And you say you left because of disagreements in 2004. We all know you left because you knew that Carlito was coming to WWE. And you weren't going to be able to handle that. And I'm going to prove it right now. Spear! And Goldberg! Spear! And Goldberg just doing a few push-ups to show he's still got it. Goldberg sending the message with Jackhammer. Goldberg with a pair of spears and a jackhammer to Carlito. Bronson Reed, this guy looks better than he did 2 years ago when we last saw him in the LS11 universe. Better be ready, because Goldberg, for one more match, is back. Alright, we got some more singles action up next on Raw. As here comes the man who we now know officially is going to be Goldberg's last ever opponent at Super Showdown. Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed, the man who many believe should have been the Intercontinental Champion at this point, following what happened in the IC title match at SummerSlam, where he had everybody beat before Karrion Kross got involved. Now tonight he takes on a man that inadvertently asked for a fight with him last week. Because here comes The Miz to the ring. Of course, he's got his bodyguard, Omos, by his side. Miz making his way down to the ring. Miz does have a singular victory over the colossal Bronson Reed. It was last year. Of course, last year, Bronson Reed, the United States champion. Miz ended up getting the victory over him thanks to Omos getting involved on that night. Now, without further ado, here we go. Of course, last week Bronson Reed ran through Omos as well, and he laid out Miz during the match, and then after the match as well, which is what led to the return of Bill Goldberg. As Bronson Reed shoves back Miz now, and Bronson Reed pulls him in, lifts him up. Samoan drop, taking him down. Bronson pulls him in now, and Bronson Reed suplex, takes down Miz. Drops the elbow on him now. Miz is down. Bronson picking him back up to his feet here. Bronson Reed with Miz. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Big hip attack into the corner. Now grinding his face on the mat there. Drops the elbow on him. And Bronson Reed hits the ropes. And Bronson wiping out Omos. I don't know if he was aiming at Omos initially, but I suppose that was a far bigger target. That's bought Miz a little bit of time for a DDT on the floor. Over the count of 3. 4 count. Bronson back in. Oh, and he went for Miz. Omos grabbed that kendo stick. Now Bronson Reed knocks him back. Bronson looks right at Omos as he hits Miz with a power bomb. Every the count of 3 is Miz thrown back into the ring, and now Omos and Bronson Reed getting into an argument. This didn't go too well for you last week, Omos. I would not provoke Bronson Reed. As now Bronson Reed. Shoulder block to Omos. 8 count. 9. Bronson back into the ring. And dropping Miz. Miz rolls out of the ring, trying to get away from him. Oh! And both Miz and Omos go down when trying to take turnbuckle pads off. So now Bronson Reed says enough of that. Enough of that from you, Miz. Miz trying to fight back against Bronson Reed now. Miz pulls him in. Bronson counters, kicking the ribs. Bronson now right hooks to Miz. No, Miz going for the legs. Goes for a drop kick. Bronson Reed grabs him. Bronson has him up. And suplex. Now Miz is down. Bronson Reed. Tsunami. And just like that, Bronson Reed with the dub. Bronson Reed with the victory over Miz tonight. Goldberg, I hope you're ready, because there's a new monster in town. Bronson Reed is ready to retire Bill Goldberg. Reed with the win. Got more coming up on Raw next. I will tell you 1,000 times. You are not one of us. So don't ever come to me backstage and act like you are. You're lucky I didn't show up with a broken arm. You're lucky I didn't show with a broken arm to end this myself. You are lucky I waited until now. Because next week I'm gonna finish this problem you've started. Alright, we got some more tag team action. It's a night of tag team action going on here tonight. As here come Miles Bourne and Damon Kemp of the Kaz Dojo to the ring. Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights making their way down to the ring. Of the Kaz Dojo, the Speed Champion Frankie Kazarian by their side. And out next, the man that the Kaz Dojo ambushed last week. Rey Mysterio making his way down to the ring. Rey Mysterio, the greatest luchador of all time, making his way down to the ring. But now, here comes the man who saved Rey Mysterio from the beatdown from Kaz Dojo last week. The monster among men. Braun. Braun Strowman making his way down to the ring. So Braun Strowman makes his way down to the ring. It is tag team action. Tavion Heights and Rey Mysterio starting it out. Here we go. Heights grabs a hold of him now, grabs Mysterio, taking him down. Tavion Heights, kick to the knee. Rey Mysterio firing back at him now. Rey Mysterio knocks him back, goes for the ropes, springboard, crossbody, taking him down. Back up now, Rey Mysterio goes for him, countered by Tavion Heights. Tavion's got a hold of him now, and Tavion Heights takes down Rey Mysterio with a big suplex. Grabs a hold of him now, and he's going for another one. Is Heights. Hits him with a second one. Mysterio now back to his feet with a kick there, taking him back, and... whoa, taking out both men! Down go both Tavion and Miles. Mysterio now in the ropes. Tavion Heights grabs him. Ricky Kazarian now hopped up on the apron for a moment there. Tavion Heights now stomped to the back of Rey Mysterio. Tag made. Miles Bourne is in now, and Miles Bourne... kick to the knee, and again, Rey Mysterio knocks him into the ropes. Mysterio bounces him off the ropes, right hook into the back, and again, knocks him back now. Mysterio getting back up to his feet as Miles Bourne back up now, and Rey Mysterio firing away at him again. Kicking the midsection, knocks him back here. Runs back in, Miles Bourne has got him now, and Miles throws him off the ropes. Collides with Rey Mysterio now. Big right hook there connects. Miles Bourne pulls him back in. Gets Rey up. And suplex. Taking him down. Recover now on Rey Mysterio. Kick out from Rey. In the corner now goes Rey Mysterio. Big right hook from Miles Bourne. Kicks him in the knee. Grabbing Rey. Dragging him face first along the ropes. They're connecting now. Grabs onto him. Miles Bourne with Rey Mysterio back in the corner of the Kaz Dojo. Kicking the ribs now. He's dragging Rey Mysterio's face along the ropes again. Back up again now. Miles Bourne grabs Rey Mysterio, throws him across the ring. Into the corner now. And now Miles Bourne, elbow into the face of Rey Mysterio. And again. Mysterio goes down now. Miles Bourne kicked in the ribs by Rey. Rey Mysterio drop kick, knocks him back. Rey Mysterio now, tag made. Here comes the monster. Braun Strowman is in. Strowman now getting Miles Bourne back up to his feet now, and Braun gets kicked in the leg now by Miles Bourne. Bourne gets shoved back now. Strowman knocking him down here. Braun getting him back up to his feet. Braun Strowman drops him again now. Braun Strowman. Miles Bourne back to his feet again. Braun Strowman answering back here. Strowman pulls him in. Goes for him. Miles Bourne countering now. Bourne knocking him back. Goes for a chop. Braun Strowman now grabs Tavion Heights. Back body drop knocking down Heights and Braun. Back into the ring. Braun like a house of fire right now. Goes for a drop kick. Miles out of the way now. And Miles Bourne with Braun Strowman off the ropes. Ducks him. Miles Bourne leapfrogs him, and big elbow strike to Strowman, taking him down. Getting Braun back up to his feet now is Miles Bourne. Braun gets knocked into the official John Cone. Across the ring now goes Braun Strowman. And there's an elbow into the face. And again, down he goes. Miles Bourne pulls him in, taking on the legs of Braun. Braun Strowman down now. Miles Bourne into a cover. No. The ropes again now. Now no. Braun answers back, and Braun Strowman. Right hook connects now. Miles Bourne throws Braun in the corner. Braun with the counter. And now Braun dropping Miles Bourne. Rey Mysterio's back in. Tavion Heights is in now, and Rey Mysterio goes for the crossbody. Tavion Heights countering. Mysterio kicks him in the head now, and Rey Mysterio right hook to Tavion Heights now, and Mysterio whips him across the ring. Here we go. Dial up. 619. Wiping out Miles Bourne now, and Braun. Braun Strowman now with Tavion for the power slam. Rey Mysterio goes for the splash. I think Braun was in his way. Rey Mysterio, I think, whiffed the splash. And so Rey back to the top. Hit it that time. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Rey Mysterio and Braun Strowman with the victory. Mysterio and Strowman with the win. Like I said, an unlikely pairing for sure. Uh-oh. Oh, and there's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. The Gorillas of the Forsaken. Beating down the Hall of Famer, and Braun Strowman's not in the ring because give the camera guys a moment. You're going to see exactly why. As they're laying out the Hall of Famer. And I said Braun isn't helping Rey because outside the ring, Jacob Fatu, the enforcer of the Forsaken, for Jimmy. Jacob Fatu. Just ambushing the monster. I love you, Jimmy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Moonsault. That's just a taste of what the Forsaken's about. So LS11 Universe, first things first. I want you all to acknowledge me. Acknowledge your real tribal chief, Jimmy Uso. What you saw last week was what the Forsaken is about. We are a group of family brought together by the spite, the hatred, and the fear of the man who calls himself the only tribal chief. The original tribal chief, the man who thinks that he owns us, the man who thinks he owes us, or that we owe him a damn thing. Roman Reigns went away for 6 months, 8 months at a time, showed up and expected all of us to fall in line. 3 years ago, me and my brother fell in line. We did what he said. We were by his side from the beginning. You go back 2019, 2020, the very first year of the LS11 universe, and we were right by his side until the end. We were by his side for years. We were by his side until WrestleMania Season 3. When he put his hands on my little brother Solo. And now right now, Solo, he's the underboss to the final boss. Right now, I respect that. Because you see, a lot of people wonder how the final boss and the tribal chief are getting along. Well, we're getting along just fine. We got an understanding. See, 2 years ago, Roman Reigns beat The Rock at WrestleMania to earn the right to call himself the true tribal chief. Well, now Roman's gone away for so long. So there had to be a new tribal chief rise up in the family. And the final boss agreed that was a role that I would rise to. I spent the last year dominating NXT with my family by my side. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, a man that Roman banished from the WWE for being too dangerous. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, the Gorillas of Destiny, one of the greatest tag teams in the world. 2 men that Roman refused to let join the bloodline because he claimed they were too dangerous, too reckless. And the man behind me, a man who brought me into this company, a man who watched me grow in FCW, in early NXT, the real wise man, the Forsaken's wise man, William Regal. A man who knows how to make world champions because he himself has been the world champion. Roman. What happened last week was just the beginning if you don't stay away. And that brings us to our next thing. What is the Forsaken's goal now that we are on Monday Night Raw? Simple. You saw the scar we left on NXT. Now we do it all again. But now, there's something else to worry about. A lot of people are wondering about our little deal with Kevin Owens. He said he paid his part. A lot of people thought the deal had something to do with his WWE title that he won. Congrats to KO, by the way. But no. The deal was pretty simple. Kevin pulled the strings and got the 5 of us here on Raw. In exchange, we made sure that his briefcase didn't go to waste. And yeah, that WWE title's in our sights eventually. But our deal was not as long as Kevin Owens has got it. As long as he doesn't do anything to mess up our deal, he can keep his title for as long as he can hold it. Until then, people like Rey Mysterio, people like Braun Strowman, they get a taste of what the Forsaken's like on Raw. Let's go, wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. What are you looking at? Huh? What are you looking at, punk? What I'm looking at is a Roman Reigns cosplayer. What I'm looking at is another tyrant trying to show up and take over a show I'm on. Last 2 years, I helped one of those tyrants. And I'm not going to stand by and watch another one take over. You're going to come in here and talk like you're going to take over Raw. I ain't going to let it happen. You're a funny guy. I'll give you that one, kid. But I'll tell you what, we're going to need some first opponents for the Forsaken. So how about you and those bitches we just laid out there, Ray and Braun? How about you find yourselves one more partner? And next week at Super Showdown, you want to see what the Forsaken's all about. Challenge accepted. We're going to end your little Timu bloodline before it even gets started. Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood tonight, A-Town Clown. Lucky I'm in a good mood tonight. Otherwise, Jacob makes sure you weren't breathing. Alright, it is time to find out who the next challenger to Nathan Frazier's Intercontinental Championship is gonna be. As here is Andrade making his way down to the ring. Andrade ready for action. Big matchup here tonight for him. Andrade looking to get one step closer to the gold. Something he has never held before. The Intercontinental Championship. Andrade has held 2 different pieces of gold in the LS11 universe so far. That being one, the NXT Championship that we saw him hold last season. And the Ring of Honor World Championship. So Andrade looking to deliver the message tonight and looking to become the #1 contender and get his shot at the gold. So Andrade, the first man in this matchup. Out next. Here comes the Archer of Infamy. Here comes Damian Priest. Priest, who, as I've mentioned many of times, is on the road to trying to claim his first singles championship in the LS11 universe. Damian Priest is a former tag team champion, but never in LS11 has he been a singles champion. He has tried for many of singles gold in the past. Back in season 2, he was going for the NXT Championship. He was going for the NXT North American Championship. Season 3, he went big. He went for the World Heavyweight title. He's gone for the U.S. title a few times. Hell, he nearly had the Intercontinental title back at SummerSlam. Of course, Karrion Kross showed up and made sure that nobody other than Nathan Frazier was going to leave with that gold. Now, here comes National Treasure Nick Aldis to the ring. So, the National Treasure, the Orchard of Infamy, and Andrade El Idolo. Without any further ado, here we go. Aldis grabs a hold of Andrade now, and Damian Priest joins in with him here. Damian Priest and Nick Aldis with a double suplex now, and Damian Priest knocks him back now. Andrade taking down Damian Priest now. Looking over him here now, Nick Aldis grabs Andrade here. Throws him into the corner now, and Nick Aldis. Damian Priest drops the elbow on Andrade. Big kick there from Aldis. Damian Priest rolls out of the ring now. Aldis grabs onto Andrade, slamming him down by the back of the head. And Damian Priest with a springboard clothesline. Grabs hold of him now. Nick Aldis grabs Damian Priest. Puts him in the ropes now. Aldis grabs onto him, grabs Priest, and stun gun, taking him down. Double axe handle there from Andrade. He takes down Nick Aldis. It is one fall to the finish, so if Nick Aldis doesn't kick out here, Andrade would have been going to survive or going to Super Showdown. Andrade's got Damian Priest now, taking him towards the ropes here. Grabs a hold of him now, takes him down, and stomp into the midsection. Now Nick Aldis slides into the ring, and Nick Aldis just hit a kendo stick across the back of Andrade's head. And now Nick Aldis grabs onto him again, slams Andrade down by the back of the head. Coming on the ropes now, Nick Aldis drops the elbow. Andrade now. Right hook from Damian Priest to Nick Aldis. Now Priest grabs Nick Aldis, throws him off the ropes. Nick Aldis ducked. Priest leapfrogs him, and massive takedown there. Getting him back up to his feet now. Damian Priest, big kick to Nick Aldis. Priest, right hook, knocks down Andrade. Aldis grabs onto him now, grabs Damian Priest, taking him towards the corner. Priest answering back though. John Cone, poor guy, was getting pinned in the corner there for a second. Now Damian Priest drops Andrade. Nick Aldis grabs onto him though now. Nick Aldis, Damian Priest. If you're not aware, Nick Aldis actually just last week competed in the World Cup against Kenny Omega in the second round. And this week, Damian Priest is competing in the second round of the World Cup against Jon Moxley. Mac Daddy driver from Nick Aldis. We'll cover now on Damian Priest now, and Nick Aldis. 1, 2, no. And now Aldis into a cover on Andrade. 1, 2. Damian Priest with the save. Andrade goes for a chop. Nick Aldis grabs onto him now. Has Andrade. Lifts him up. And suplex. Priest now into a bulldog, knocking him down here, and Damian Priest knocks Nick Aldis off the turnbuckle here. Now Priest with Nick Aldis back up to his feet here. Damian Priest throws Nick Aldis out of the ring now. Andrade looking into the ring, but Damian Priest, oh, went for the dive, got caught with the kendo stick shot. Now Andrade using that kendo stick to take down Damian Priest. Bulldog from Nick Aldis. Now Aldis' turn. He's looking under the ring here. Nick Aldis has got a chair. Andrade with a big spinning elbow. Priest with a kick in the ribs now. And now Damian Priest with Andrade. Back into the ring now. And Damian Priest. Oh, we just got this fixed after Jacob and Braun. Nick Aldis now throws Damian Priest back into the ring. Andrade grabs a hold of him now, has the arm of Priest, and leg drop across the arm. Aldis now grabs onto Andrade now, and Damian Priest with Nick Aldis. The corner now. Big hip attack in the corner. Takes him down. Getting him back up to his feet. Out of the ring he goes now. And Damian Priest. Oh, drop toe hold from Andrade. Taking down the Archer. Damian Priest rolls back through, though. Super kick to Andrade. Grabs onto Nick Aldis now, and Damian Priest with Nick Aldis. Oh, Andrade went for that baseball slide kick. And now, oh, Priest goes down. Andrade may have inadvertently saved Nick Aldis there. Now Nick Aldis. Hip toss from Priest knocks him into the table. Now Damian Priest. No, Andrade's got him. Priest. DDT taking him down. It's with a chop now, and Nick Aldis. It's Damian Priest who's answering back here. Priest answers back. Andrade. Kicking the ribs of Priest now. All three men taking turns brawling on the outside here. Andrade has Priest up. Priest slides out of it. Oh, and avoids the chair from Nick Aldis as well. Now Aldis grabbing on to Andrade. Damian Priest now with Nick Aldis. It's the table now, and Damian Priest south of heaven through the announce table. He's got Andrade hung up and kicks him in the head. And look at Nick Aldis just bent over backwards on the announce table. Damian Priest now with Aldis back into the ring. Now Priest grabs a hold of Andrade while he's at it. Back in the ring go both men now, and now Nick Aldis clothesline takes down Priest. Priest down now. Nick Aldis into a cover on Damian for the one. Kick out from Damian. Andrade now with the message. Damian Priest with Andrade into the corner. There's Nick Aldis now and Damian Priest. Both men in the corner now. Damian, here we go. Throwing Aldis into Andrade. Nick Aldis getting picked back up to his feet for South of Heaven. 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest is going to Super Showdown Australia. Damian Priest will get his hands on that little bastard Nathan Frazier one more time. He pinned Nathan Frazier just under a month ago. Don't forget that. And now he looks to go the rest of the way with that. He looks to segue that non-title victory into a title win. Super Showdown. Damian Priest is heading to Super Showdown. Ah, Mr. General Manager. Finally come to bask in the muscle, the manliness, the superstardom of your greatest signing. Raw's greatest acquisition, the peak physical specimen, Giovanni Vinci. No. No, I haven't. I've come to tell you that it's enough posing. Next week, you're going to have your first match as part of Raw. First real match. What do you mean, have you not been seeing main event? Matches against guys that are lower on the card than you don't mean anything. You're going to get your first real test next week, big boy. Wait. Against who? That's for me to know and you to find out. I will be speaking to someone about this. All right, it's our second to last matchup of the evening. As here come the OC to the ring, Michin leading the charge, and the 2/3 of the trio's champions, Gallows and Anderson, backing her up. So, the OC making their way to the ring. Michin going to be in singles action here against 1/3 of the challengers to the trio's titles in just a few weeks' time. And somehow, no, I'm not kidding. This is actually happening. Because her opponent tonight is 1/3 of the major players. Her opponent is Steph De Lander. As there are the rest of the major players making their way to the ring with her. Matt Cardona, Brian Myers making their way down to the ring. So Matt Cardona, Brian Myers, Steph De Lander, they are challenging for the trio's titles at Super Showdown. Because as Matt Cardona put it, titles know no gender to the major players. And they want Steph De Lander to win the trio's titles in her home country. Here we go. Michin and SDL going at it. Big knee strike there from Steph De Lander. She throws a super kick now. Big jumping neck breaker connects from Michin. Big kick there, knocks her back. Steph De Lander firing back now, countered. Now Michin's got a hold of her here, throws her into the corner. Has her in the corner here, goes for her, countered by De Lander now, and Steph rolls through into arm drag, knocking her down here. Now Steph De Lander hits the ropes, goes for her again, nobody home. Michin grabs her, and forearm strike, taking her down. Knocking her back here with big right hooks now, and Steph De Lander getting knocked back. Michin kicking the midsection, and sunset flip into a cover. Kick out from Steph. Now Michin getting back to her feet. Steph De Lander punched in the face by Michin. And now Michin's got her, rolls her over here, grabs onto her, rolls her over again, and pushing back on the leg here. Rolling her over now, and now Steph De Lander kicking the head of Michin. De Lander's got her down now, and Steph De Lander chopping her. Rolling to the back now, and again, Steph De Lander turns her around, kicking the ribs, has her, pulls her in, and hammerlock DDT into a cover with a 1, 2, kick out from Michin. Off the ropes now, and into a leg drop, knocks her down. Steph getting her back up to her feet now, and Steph De Lander goes for an uppercut. Michin kicking the midsection. Grabs onto her, rolls her through, and knee into the side of the head. Michin now, here we go. Could look to put Steph De Lander down here. Pulls her in. Eat defeat connects. Into a cover on Steph De Lander. 1, 2, 2. No! Rope break for Steph De Lander. And now Michin getting back off of her here. No, Steph rolls back through into a drop kick. Taking her down. Michin now grabs Steph De Lander, pulls her in, kicks her in the ribs, and sunset flip knocks her off her feet. Steph De Lander staggering, trying to get back up now, and Steph De Lander caught by Michin. The corner she goes now, elbow strike from Steph. Comes back into arm drag to Michin, knocking her down. Steph De Lander's got a hold of her now, and Steph with Michin across the ring into the corner. Big knee strike there. Taking her down now. Steph De Lander grabbing the ropes. Cannonball senton, taking her down. Into a leg drop. Into a cover now. Steph De Lander, cover on Michin for the 1. Kick out from Michin. Getting her back up to her feet now. And Steph De Lander kicks her in the ribs now and hits the hammerlock DDT again. Into the cover now. Steph for the 1, 2. No! Michin staying in it now. Steph De Lander goes for a kick. Michin, big forearm strike. Follows it up with another one. Michin now ducks her. Pele kick takes down Steph. Steph De Lander down now. Michin's got her here, and Michin with Steph De Lander over the top rope out to the floor. Ring now goes Michin. She's got Steph De Lander down. Goes for a kick now, and Michin comes back in. Can run it to Steph. Taking her down there now. Michin, 3 count. 4 count now, and Michin. Steph back into the ring now. Steph De Lander grabs her. Crucifix cover now on Michin. The 1, 2. No! Nearly got her. And now Michin kicking the ribs again. Has her down here, and knee to the side of the head of Steph De Lander. Michin now into a cover on Steph, who kicks out. Goes for the kick again. I think she was going to look for eat defeat on that one. Steph swings her around, kicking the ribs. Double underhook, and package powerbomb. Into the cover now, Steph De Lander for the 1, 2, 3. Steph De Lander with the victory over Michin. Just like that. Steph De Lander knocking off Michin tonight. The major players gonna stand tall with that one. Major players standing tall. Got more coming up. Our main event, the Hardys, the Street Profits, #1 contenders match for the World Tag Team titles. It's next. Your sins have caught up to you, young champion. Our mission with you is done. Now, your doomsday will sort you out. However, while the hourglass pours the sands of defeat over Nathan, the circle guides our family to targets new. This land is full of the wicked who need to be healed. The corrupt who need to be hurt. But where is the fine line between the two drawn, I ask you? At what point do things become too extreme? At what point does a man call himself a god and then come face to face with a true one? A snake in the garden should be beheaded. Even a black heart beats its one final beat. Messages are delivered. Men hide behind false masks. Even those who consider themselves forsaken, but don't know what that word truly means, what it truly means to be forsaken. There are many who are wicked, many who are corrupt, many who are in the hairs of the circle. And to all of you, I have just one message. Run! Oi, Mr. Chase, what are you doing? I'm on my way to talk to Big E about Chase U breaking up. Yo, what? Duke, I think it's time to face it. I'm not as good of a teacher as I thought I was. I mean, we got our asses handed to us by Kaz Dojo these last few weeks. They took the speed title. Kaz mopped the floor with me. Ren absolutely dominated Thea in the speed tournament. I mean, they beat us at SummerSlam. What are we supposed to do, Duke? We can't beat anyone. Clearly, I gotta let you all go on your own. Clearly, I gotta just set you all free and release the anchor that I've been from all of your careers. Mr. Chase, we've got to talk about this. I don't know, Duke. I don't know. Mr. Chase, you can't go through with this. I might have to. Alright, it is our final match of the evening. As here come the Street Profits to the ring. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford making their way down to the ring. The Street Profits ready for action, ready to earn their shot at the World Tag Team Championships. Ford and Dawkins are former Raw Tag Team Champions in their own right. And now tonight they battle one of the most legendary tag teams in WWE history. So, Ford and Dawkins. The Profits making their way to the ring. It has been 3 years since they were last tag team champions within the LS11 universe. A win tonight gets them one step closer to going for it again. But as I said, their opponents are one of, if not the, most legendary tag team in WWE history. Nay, one of the most legendary tag teams in wrestling history. Right up there with the Legion of Doom. Right up there with Demolition. Right up there with the Hearts. Some of the greats. Of course, most synonymously known alongside the Dudleys and Edge and Christian, Jeff and Matt Hardy are back in the WWE. Last week, no one saw it coming. Karrion Kross comes to the ring. He scolds Nathan Frazier. He says we've got challengers lining up out the door, coming for our titles. Lo and behold, loaded hits. And Jeff and Matt are back in the WWE. They've been away for a few years now. Matt for about 4 years. Jeff for about 3.5. Or for about 2.5, almost 3. But now the Hardys are back in the WWE. Matt Hardy and Montez Ford are starting it out. It is the age versus the experience. The Profits significantly younger, significantly more years ahead of them than behind them, unlike the Hardys, who have said they're in the final stages of their career. Matt Hardy with a big hip toss, though, to Montez Ford now, and Matt Hardy, right hook knocking him down. Montez Ford pushes him away, though. Ford goes for the double axe handle. Matt grabs him now, and Matt Hardy is on the ropes, grabs him, hip toss again, knocking him down. Chopping away at him now. Montez Ford firing away at Matt Hardy now into the corner. Goes for him, countered by Hardy now, and Matt Hardy jumping neck breaker. Taking him down there. Now Matt drops the elbow on Montez. Grabs a hold of him, getting him back up to his feet now. Matt Hardy into a clothesline. Ford goes down. Matt getting him back up to his feet now. Now Matt Hardy, no. Montez counters. Montez Ford with Matt Hardy. Throws him across the ring. Tag made. Angelo Dawkins in. And now Profits looking for a double team here. Ford's got him. Dawkins comes in. Dropping him. That big jumping thing there now. Big elbow from Angelo Dawkins. Goes for the kick. Matt Hardy back to his feet now. And big kick from the midsection. Matt Hardy, though. Drop kick to Angelo Dawkins. Knocking him back now. Matt Hardy. Into another drop kick. Taking him down there. Matt Hardy's got him down now. And Matt Hardy gets caught. Angelo Dawkins. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Taking him down. Dawkins kicking the midsection. Right in the back. Grabs onto Hardy. And back up to his feet now. And Angelo Dawkins goes for the enziguri. Matt Hardy down now. And Matt Hardy's got him. Matt with kick in the midsection. And again. Into a clothesline. Goes for the elbow. Angelo Dawkins out of the way now. And Dawkins hits the ropes. Matt Hardy drop toe hold. Taking him down now. And Matt Hardy for a leg drop. Matt Hardy, we thought a few years ago he nearly had to retire due to leg drops like that. Hardy getting taken down by Dawkins. Now Dawkins now caught by Matt Hardy, and Matt throws him in the corner. Tag made. Jeff is in. And now Matt and Jeff. Here we go. Big double team there, taking him down. Drop takes down Angelo Dawkins now, and Matt, or Jeff, no. Running swanton. Dawkins has got him down now. Dawkins, Bulldog taking him down now. Angelo Dawkins grabs a hold of him, throws him across the ring into the corner now. Tag made. Montez is in now, and the Profits. Oh boy. Looking for a Tower of Doom blockbuster into the cover. Jeff Hardy gets the shoulders up, though. Montez Ford and Jeff Hardy. Never thought you'd see the day on this one. It's Jeff Hardy. DDT to Tez, taking him down. Jeff goes for a drop kick. Tez kicking the midsection. Taking him down now. To his feet, Montez Ford. Back Jeff Hardy, super kick, getting some separation now. Montez to the top rope, and goes for the elbow. Jeff out of the way now. Jeff Hardy runs the ropes. Whisper in the wind. Wiping out Angelo Dawkins now, and Jeff Hardy goes for the drop kick. Montez out of the way now. Montez Ford has him up. Jeff flips out of it now, and Jeff DDT to Tez. Montez is down. Matt trying to take the cheap shot here. Tez with a big chop to Jeff. Back up to his feet now. Montez Ford, another big chop. Taking him down. Montez Ford goes up to the top rope now, and Jeff Hardy went for him. Montez rolls back through. Big back elbow, knocks him off his feet. Now Jeff Hardy. Montez has got him down now, and Jeff rolling back to his feet now. Jeff Hardy. Blockbuster from Montez Ford. Tez into a cover now. 1, 2, no! Jeff Hardy gets the shoulders up. Tez with a kick in the head now. Getting Jeff back up to his feet here, and Montez. Chop to Jeff Hardy now. Montez forward. Knocks him back into the corner. Tag made. Angelo Dawkins back in now, and Taz and Dawkins. Jeff runs in, gets caught, hung up, and dropped. Now Angelo Dawkins. He's going to the head of Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy goes down now. Angelo Dawkins jabbing away at the head of Jeff Hardy now. Angelo Dawkins kicking the midsection. The back, getting him back up to his feet though. Angelo. Dawkins kicking the midsection now. Knocking Jeff back. Jeff. Spinning wheel kick now. And Jeff Hardy. Big splash across the midsection of Dawkins. Trying to get some separation here. One. Kick out from Dawkins. Jeff goes for a double. Goes for a big drop kick now. Angelo Dawkins. Bulldog. Knocking Hardy off his feet. Angelo Dawkins. There's Jeff Hardy now. And Jeff Hardy thrown in the corner. Dawkins. It's on the top rope now. And Angelo Dawkins. Oh, just dumping Jeff Hardy out of the ring. Jeff, though, knocking him back here. And Jeff Hardy. Big leaping clothesline. Knocks him down. Big splash to Angelo. Kind of two now. Jeff. Getting him back up to his feet here. And Jeff Hardy goes for the drop kick. Kicking the ribs now. Or Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins getting Jeff back to his feet now. And Angelo Dawkins. 4 count. Barricade now. And Jeff Hardy. Bounced off of it again. Count of 6. Angelo. Sends him back into the ring. Dawkins. Whoa, Matt Hardy in. And now Matt Hardy clotheslines him. Taking him down now. Matt Hardy. It's for a leg drop. Angelo Dawkins now with Matt. Brown sends him across the ring into the corner of the Street Profits. Tag made. Now the Street Profits want the smoke. Into a cover now. Matt Hardy down. Cover. 1, 2. Jeff with the save, and Matt kicks out at the last possible moment. Montez forward with a kick now. Matt Hardy takes him down though. Hardy getting him back up to his feet, and Matt Hardy into side effect. Into a cover now on on Montez forward. 1, 2. Say it with me, folks. No one ever gets pinned by the side effect. Big shot there from Montez. Now Montez, no. Oh, Angelo Dawkins taking the cheap shot now, and that opens Montez up for the chop. Now Taz with Matt Hardy into the corner now. Goes for him again. Matt Hardy countering though, and Matt Hardy. Montez forward, throws him across the ring into the corner. Matt Hardy tag made to Jeff. And here we go, the Hardys to punch their ticket to Super Showdown Australia. Into Swanton. Into the cover now. It's saved by Angelo Dawkins. Elbow strike to Dawkins now. Kicking the ribs to Angelo Dawkins. Twist of fate from Jeff Hardy. And now Jeff. What is he thinking here? Jeff Hardy. It's the ropes. And Jeff. Trust fall. Taking out Montez Ford. Jeff now gets caught though. Montez with a massive Uranagi. Taking him down. Taz gets him back up to his feet. Throws him back into the ring. Now Montez, knee to the face of Jeff Hardy. Jeff is down. You can see that paint is quickly chipping away on the face of Jeff Hardy. That Bray Wyatt inspired paint almost gone. Jeff now grabs onto Angelo Dawkins, swings him around, and dropping him with an atomic drop. Into a kick in the back from Jeff Hardy. And now Angelo Dawkins wanted the tag. Montez got caught though. And Jeff goes for a kick. Montez swings him around, forearm, knocks him back into massive jumping cutter. Jeff is down. Montez to the top from the heavens. Jeff Hardy's down. Matt with the save this time. And Now Montez Ford goes for the super kick. Jeff Hardy goes for the big kick. Montez. No, Jeff countering. Splashes him across the midsection there. Montez is down now. Jeff Hardy going up to the top. And Jeff with Whipper Swanton. Tez out of the way. Montez now grabs him. Pops him up. Taking him down. Rolls him over with a kick in the back now. Jeff Hardy is down now. And Montez stomping the arm. Rolls back through. Montez Ford now punching away at the head of Jeff Hardy. You just see that paint flaking off of Jeff Hardy. It's practically gone at this point. It is practically gone at this point. Now Jeff kicking the ribs. Twist of fate to Montez. And Jeff into a desperation cover. 2. Montez Ford digs deep and kicks out. Off the ropes now. Jeff Hardy. Big splash to Montez Ford. Hardy getting him back up to his feet now. And Jeff. No. Montez sends him into his own corner. Taking him down there. And Montez getting Jeff Hardy back up to his feet. Montez Ford throws him in the corner. Big clothesline. Takes him down. Rolls through. Jumping neck breaker to Jeff Hardy. And now Montez goes for him. Jeff Hardy counters. Jeff. Atomic drop knocks him down. And Jeff Hardy is his vintage Jeff with that leg drop. Makes the tag. Matt is in now. And Matt. Leg drop to Montez. Takes him down. Cover by Matt Hardy. With a 1, 2. Kick out from Tez. Matt Hardy now getting Montez back to his feet. Goes for him. Montez Ford. Punches him in the head. Knocking him back now. Montez goes for the chop. Matt goes for the kick. Tez. Grabs onto Matt. Throws him across the ring. Back in the corner of the Profits. Matt Hardy. Oh, wait a minute. Matt Hardy takes the cheap shot on Angelo Dawkins. Knocks back Montez Ford now, and Matt Hardy with Montez. Back across the ring. Into the corner of the Hardys. Dawkins is down. No one to save him. Twist of fate into Swanton. Cover on Montez. 1, 2, 3. And after a hellacious war, Jeff and Matt Hardy have won. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins gave him a fight to remember tonight. But in the end, the Hardys are the winners. Jeff and Matt with the win. Jeff and Matt off the Twist of Fate and Swanton combo that they do best. Win their return match to the WWE. That was all she wrote when they had that extreme combination. No love lost tonight for the Street Profits. They put up a hell of a performance against one of the greatest tag teams in history. Jeff and Matt with the win. The Hardys are back. Don't you forget it. They are heading to Super Showdown Australia. Well, we got one thing left tonight, folks. Kevin Owens gonna find out who his opponent is for Super Showdown. Alright, this is it, folks. Our main event of Monday Night Raw tonight. As we are going to find out who is going to be facing this man, the new WWE Champion, for his gold at Super Showdown Australia. Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, has the ultimate prize at last. He cashed in Money in the Bank successfully last week The 6th consecutive successful Money in the Bank cash-in a row in LS11 Universe for the men. Kevin Owens makes his way down to the ring. He cashed in on Roman Reigns. He package pile drived him. Now he's here. I did it! At long last, I did it! I am the new WWE Champion, and there isn't a single person that can stop me. And I, more importantly, am a man of my word. I made a promise to Johnny that I was not going to cash in on him while he was beaten, battered, and bruised after a match. But I made no sort of promise to Roman Reigns. And all it took was bringing one of the most corrupt groups in WWE history to Monday Night Raw. There are no repercussions for me on this one due to my deal with the Forsaken. But for the rest of the Raw roster, well, I would say I'm sorry, but that would mean I am. And, well, I'm not. So, that brings me to our next order of business. The all-important question of who is going to be my first challenger. Who is going to step up in the disgusting land that is Australia? Who is going to take the near 20-hour flight across the world to face me for this championship? Who is going to get dropped on their head next? Who am I sending home next? Who's it gonna be? Oh! Alright, here we go. The Viper is in the house. Randy Orton stepping up. Oh, but wait a minute. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ciampa. Ciampa and Orton getting into it again. Ciampa keeping Orton from coming down to accept Owens' challenge. Tommaso Ciampa and Randy Orton just getting into it. These two have been going at it for the last couple months now. As Ciampa, no, Randy knocks him up towards the screens. And Ciampa, oh, throws him into the entranceway. And Ciampa and Orton going fighting backstage. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. Anyone else? Come on. It's open season on Kevin Owens out here. Who's going to step up to the plate? All right, well, who's it going to be for real this time? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be out of your damn mind. Johnny, I am begging you not to do this. As your friend, I am begging you not to do this. Even at this point, I think you need to go home. I still have my rematch. No. No, 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 no. No! No! For God's sake! I had a promise to you that involved a briefcase. I have no promises to you when it comes to this championship. So, Johnny, you want to be a moron. You want to have this fight. So be it. Fine. Be that way. It's your funeral, Johnny. I'm done feeling sorry for you at this point. I'm just gonna tell you this, Johnny. You have got 13 days until we are in Australia. You have got 13 days to go home. You have got 13 days to rethink this, and if you don't rethink this, Johnny, then you have got 13 days to tell Candace that you love her, to kiss your son Quill goodnight, to tell him that you love him, to tell him that you're sorry, to tell your family that you're sorry, to tell them that everything that happens between you and Uncle Kevin in Australia is entirely on you. I told you to go home. Everyone said you needed to stay home after your match with Roman. And Johnny, as much as I love you, as much as it's going to pain me to do so, I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna have to, Kevin. You're gonna have to. And the battle lines have been set, folks. Johnny Gargano, Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship at Super Showdown. I've been Xander, and that was Universe.